when you go into the paid version of ChatGPT, so I'm in ChatGPT 4, and so I've got a thing here called Explore GPTs. And up here there's a button called Create. So you click on Create. Now you've got two ways to do this. I pretty much plan out what I'm going to create and write it up in a text document, and I put in the name I've chosen, the description I've chosen, the instructions, what it does, and upload the necessary files to train it on whatever I want to train it on. They can be text files, doc files, PDFs, but most people starting out will go to Create instead. So we're going to do that, and we're going to create a social media marketing coach. And I'm going to say, it's going to say, what would you like to make? And I'm going to say, I'd like to build a social media marketing coach offering tailored advice on strategies and personal branding. So it's creating it. And it's now literally programming stuff that would in the past have taken a programmer days or weeks to build. It says, great choice. How about naming this social media guru? No. Okay, I'm going to open this up to you guys. You can either turn your mics on or put it in the chat. What would you call a social media marketing coach? Good. I'm going to go with the one that was sent directly. So I'm going to say social media sage. It's creating the icon that should appear on the right-hand side. Okay, for example, should the focus be more on content creation, audience engagement, analytics, performance-specific strategies? I'm going to say all of the above. So now it's reprogramming it. And the thing that, like I say, blows me away is that to try and create these ourselves, even if we were programmers, would take, way, way, way longer than this. I mean, we've spent maybe less than 10 minutes. All right, so how formal or casual? Should the tone be more like a mentor, a peer, or a consultant? Well, friendly but consultative. Is there anything specific you'd like Social Media Sage to do or say that makes it unique? For example, should it share anecdotes from successful social media campaigns, provide inspirational quotes, or offer a specific greeting or sign-off in each conversation? Let's add any final touches to make it truly special. Well, I'll show you in a minute how we can tweak that ourselves, but I'm just going to say inspirational quotes would be fine. Okay, so it's all done, and we can try it out. Now, you can either save it for everyone or anyone with a link. So that's, if you're sharing it with specific people, or only you. I'm going to do anyone with a link, and I'm going to confirm. Now, just before we use it, I'm going to go back to the edit thing. I'm going to go configure, and here's what it wrote as the instructions. And we can go in and tweak that to our heart's content to make it really, really specific in what it covers and how it covers it. But for right now, we're just going to take the generic one. So what's a good strategy for growing followers? How do I make my content stand out? Can you help me understand my audience better? So it's going to ask me who I am and who's my audience, unless I've custom trained it for a specific company or artist. Advice for maintaining a consistent brand voice. Well, let's see what it says if we do this. And don't forget, we can ask anything we like in this box down here. And as I mentioned before, it'll start real simple and real generic, and we dig in deeper. And we can go in on specific, we can say, yeah, okay, what about Facebook specifically? And oh, it's giving me a quote. Okay. All right, so let's say we say, so I was going to say, please, I'm going to say thank you. And here I would say, okay, how do I do that? And it would tell me, and it would break it down. And then I'd say, give me step by step on how to contact these people. Who are they? And so sometimes I'll ask for influencers, and it'll give me a list of the key influencers in an area and their addresses. So you see how you could build something that does things very easily and very quickly. Does that make sense? Okay. So I think there's one more area I'm going to. Oh, Helen Keller. It really likes this thing of giving us inspirational quotes, which we can turn on or off as we desire. But that's just basically how to create a custom GPT that does anything.